Hello my dears, my name is Blisschen and welcome to another video. I haven't done a voiceover video in so long, so I figured why not switch it up a little bit, especially because we have a new expansion for Minecraft 1.19, which came out yesterday. It has a lot of my favorite things like frogs and all that fun stuff, but unfortunately, it didn't include Fireflies. Fireflies didn't make it to the release of 1.19. I'm still a little shaken up by it. So I decided while I'm waiting for all of my mods and all of my resource packs to update to 1.19, I'm gonna have some fun in 1.18 swamps and build my own Firefly haven, covered in lily pads, a little sanctuary, if you will. And I don't really build in other biomes that much. I've built in desert, but I mainly stick to plains and forests, and I think it's really fun to sort of shake it up a little bit. I got to use a lot of new blocks that I don't really pay attention to. I think I used the new, I know I'm gonna get this wrong, it's not calcium, it's calcite. I used the new calcite block in this build, so you get a little bit of texture with the diorite, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I need to use more blocks, but sometimes I just get in ruts. So I think that's why it was really fun to build this lovely airy, because swamps are a little bit, swampy. So you need to have open windows, you need to have lots of low covered porches so you can sit outside, especially when it rains. I feel like if this wasn't Minecraft, I would totally fit like a little chair or something outside. But unfortunately, I would have to break a lot of proportions to do it that way, so I'm not. I also wanted to put a little balcony out right there. You can see me sort of building it, and then I realized the way that the build is right now, you wouldn't actually be able to use it or step outside, so I said we'll just cover that with a little roof instead. Oh, by the way, Google has this new pronunciation feature where you can record yourself saying certain words, right? So I recorded myself with Google saying the word roof, and I need to tell you, I am saying it correctly according to Google. And that, my friends, is the only opinion that matters when it comes to building a roof. I'm sorry, that was a little bit mean, but oh, there I go. I just Swiss cheese the roof so we can add a little bit of dark oak texture. Quite nice. I love that. All right, heading back, and I threw in some lanterns because it got a little bit dark, and unfortunately you can't use fireflies as a light resource. I actually think in the Illuminations mod, there is a firefly jar item. I just always forget about it. So now I could have used jars of fireflies instead of lanterns. Oh no. Oh man. What a wasted opportunity. I am so incredibly upset right now. Oh well, throwing on some vines because what swamp house doesn't include vines and moss and all of those fun little bits hanging off of it. And of course, when it comes to vines and greenery, Mizuno 16 Craft is unsurpassed. Also taking advantage of the new cracked nether bricks. I know, I don't really use these a lot and I don't know why. But I threw on some shutters, and we're actually gonna come over here and add another window because you see there's the little diagonal gap on the top story. I had to break into that and put a window there. You can't stop me at this point. I'm just putting windows everywhere. But it already looks so wonderful. I love the Illumination Fireflies. They actually, the creator of this mod just updated Illuminations to include the prospective 1.19 Fireflies that were, again, unfortunately scrapped. So you can swap your fireflies to look like the little bug square ones, but I love the aesthetic of just all the little particles flying around. I don't know, I think at the end of the day, even though I install all of these mods and I use shaders, I really am a Minecraft purist at heart. I don't like it when mods like make the tree trunks rounded, or they give leaves like a weird non-square texture, because at the end of the day you're really losing a lot of the heart of Minecraft, aren't you, if you just try to modify it, especially with some of like the super ultra realism stuff that's on YouTube. I prefer my Minecraft just stylized enough so that you know this is Minecraft. But there's also this level of aesthetic beauty to it as well, where yes, it's a video game, but it's also gorgeous while respecting that at the end of the day, it is a video game. And oh man, I love all the lily pads. Honestly, Mizuno's lily pads, I've been using Cokrod a lot in my last builds, and Mizuno's lily pads are by far unsurpassed, especially all the little flowers. Oh, absolutely adorable. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom on in. Oh, okay, through the window? We're going through the window. I sometimes replay mod just does not cooperate. But we're having a little hallway moment up here at the top. I figured why not, instead of dividing up the entire top story into 2 rooms, I decided, hey, why not 3? And I could put a little tiny home office, in honor of work from home. Are you still working from home? I am still working from home, this time by choice. But at the end of the day, you do still need a lovely office area. I actually invested in a standing desk. Can you believe it? I am actually standing while recording this, which, according to the 3 YouTube videos I watched, is actually how you should record voiceovers. Did you even know? I know. I learned more and more about video production, and I feel like I got to a really good point, like mid last year, where I'm like, yeah, I feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel like a true video professional. And then I dug a little bit deeper into like LUTs and color keying and microphones and video quality and rendering, and now I feel like I don't really know anything. I haven't touched the edge of video production. And I think I've been having a really hard time getting out videos because of that. I feel very perfectionist about how I produce things. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a new way of doing things, because I feel like I've been in a rut for the last 2 years. And I really want to make videos that people enjoy watching. Like I enjoy watching the Strawberry Kitchen because I realized I left my cherry blossom textures on. I'm sorry, abrupt transition there. But actually, I'm in love with the Strawberry Kitchen. It was 100% unintentional. I wanted to do a birch on birch. And then I pulled out the Hanana Craft drawers, realized my cherry blossom texture pack was still on, which colors birch wood into like this really lovely strawberry color. And at the end of the day, I was like, hey, you know what? I actually really like how this looks, and I want to keep this style. Because I mean, I could pull off the pack and re-render the entire video. That's not a big deal. So I thought about it, and then I said no. We're gonna keep the Strawberry Kitchen. I like this. I like this style. I'm trying things that I've never tried to do before. And I'm actually sort of happy for once that I'm producing video. I'm trying at the very least. I think that's sort of what everybody feels like at some point. You reach a point in your knowledge and your learning where you sort of have to reflect, I've gotten this far. I know exactly what I'm doing, but then you have also the knowledge to know that you really don't know anything. And I want to be that professional person who can just shoot out videos. But when you actually start paying attention to all the little details, making a video a week is just not a sustainable pace, at least for me. So I do apologize for some of the absences I've been taking over the last 2 months. Well, I've been building in Minecraft. That's the worst part. But when it comes to video production and color grading, and I bought a new microphone so I can install a whole bunch of stuff, and sort of trying to get OBS set up in a way that I enjoy. And it's all these little things and all these little details that I feel if I don't give them attention, my video suffers for it. So maybe at the end of the day, I'm being a little perfectionist, but I also want to make good videos. And I realized what I'm doing right now isn't the best thing for me. I want to make Minecraft videos, and maybe I want to do other videos as well. Maybe I want to do more voiceover videos. It's always a little bit difficult to realize you're at a point where you really don't know anything at all. I guess this means that this summer I'm gonna have to be really focused. I'm gonna have to be really honest with myself when it comes to production. At the very least, at least we do get some very nice videos out of it. Like this bedroom, the nook. I added another desk nook because I felt like that the little right-hand side, it wasn't big enough for a closet or like any sort of like a clothes wardrobe. Is that what it's called? It's a wardrobe if it's not inset into the wall. Although I bet you could make a closet in Mizuno's. You could just use the Hanacraft solid doors. There you go. See? Learning new things every single day, even as I continue to produce videos. But yeah, look at that. I love the blue. I love the screen. And it sort of fits this really bright, cheery, hey, I live in a swamp, but at least my house is bright and cheery, and I use all these blues and these reds. It's lovely.